Good day everyone, my name is Navneet Anand from Aajkal, local and global. Today is 15th January 2021, India-Australia in the 4th Test match in Brisbane. Being the very first day, both the teams have the same thing in mind, that is the Border Gavaskar Trophy. Saurabh, welcome to the show.
Thank you for having me.
With the long list of injuries with the Indian team, and Australian team unbeaten since 1988 at Gabba, Brisbane, what do you foresee in the match?
Okay, to start, Australia just ahead of India at the end of day one, and like you said, their record is unbeaten for last more than 30 years. Like you said, this is the happy hunting ground. It's not easy to beat Australia in Brisbane. The pitch suits their bowler, and it also suits their batsman. It brings a free-flowing runs like in Adelaide, Melbourne and Sydney. The runs were a bit tight. The pitches were a little bit on slower side. But Gabba, being Gabba, it's a high-paced pitch with good bounce, and nothing to take away from India. India were bowling with one of the most inexperienced attack in the history for many years. So to end on day one, Australia is little ahead of India.
Normally the match at Brisbane is the first match of the series, but this time it's a fourth match of the series. Look at the weather of change as well.
Yes, so that's another turning point. It can be. Usually it starts in November in
That's
Brisbane.
right.
Now it's ending in January in Brisbane. So there is a weather shift also. Pitch, there is a crack on the pitch already on day one. Usually it comes on day 3 and day 4. So team batting last will face a lot of issues. And with Australian tall fast bowlers, India will have to bat out of their skin again to save the Border Gavaskar Trophy.
2 for 17, what a start. And then there were 3 for 87. And now if you look at the game, at the end of the day, it was 5 for 274 with a few catches that were missed.
Yeah, so we've been discussing this throughout the series. The team who's performing not that well when it comes to fielding, they're losing the matches. India dropped 3 catches today, and one of them was dropped by Rahane, which was an absolute sitter, and that's, for Rahane's own standard, is not acceptable. I was reading one of the stats. He's the top 4 fielder in the world when it comes to catches. So he's top 4. 9 out of 10 he takes those catches. So yeah, end of the day, the fielding wise, Indian team was not that good. Pujara dropped 1, but that was, we can say, half a chance. And then towards the end, Shardul Thakur, he dropped another easy 1. So overall, if India would have taken those catches, Australia would have been 250 for 8 or 9.
Payne was at 38, Green on 28, and as you said, Thakur dropping the catch for Green, that could cost us too much tomorrow.
Yes, okay. We have seen throughout the series, India keep coming back. So although they are at 274 at the moment, if India can roll them out by 325, 350, and then try to score as many as they can during the first innings, and let's see how it goes from day 3, day 4.
The beauty of this series has been number of debutants from Indian side,
Yes.
as well as there was from the Australian side as well. I think there were 2 debutants today.
Yes, so today Natarajan and Washington Sundar, they both made debut today, and both of them bowled pretty well today. So hats off to them. Only thing I saw towards the end, Natarajan was bowling in mid 120s, where he's capable of bowling in mid 130s or even mid 140s. So I don't know whenever Indian fast bowler come, they start at very high pace and then they reduce the pace throughout their career. So this thing needs to be looked at. They should maintain their pace.
Siraj, when the tour actually started, probably he would have been feeling so lucky to be playing one match to start with.
Yeah.
But look, things change. Today he was the main bowler in the game.
That is life. He wouldn't have expected this.
That's right.
Even in his dreams. And now he is leading the attack. He was not at his best today. Still, overall, Indian bowlers did bowl pretty well. Only issue was the fielding. If India would have taken those catches, would have been a different story by end of today.
I think fielding has been the cause right from the first day India has landed here. May it be T20, may it be one day, may it be the test match. I think the coaches have to go and put more efforts.
Definitely, like catches win you matches. So that's a good saying. You know, if you drop catches, you're gonna lose matches. So like if you are performing at international stage, you should pick those catches. Even not just India, even Australia have been pretty poor in the field. So it is the trend throughout the series. First test, India drop catches, lost. Second test, Australia drop catches, lost. Third test, both of them drop catches, draw. So now let's hope India pick up their game tomorrow morning and bundle Australia out for under 350 and then bat well.
Now this test series, after a very long time, has been very dramatic and very interesting and challenging for the both teams for one or the other reason. You know, may it be the right one, may it be the wrong ones.
Yes, so I think that's, I would say since 2000, India-Australia series is at par with Ashes. There's no other series who are that intense, that exciting, that many things happening. You're just glued to your screen. Either you're at the ground, or if you're watching from home or office, wherever, you're just glued. Every minute there's something happening.
You know, from the last so many seasons versus this season for test matches, I could see a lot of interest coming back from the spectators as well. All the cricket lovers have started loving the cricket once again. I should say they have started loving the test once again.
Yes, I think Australian public has always been a big supporter of test cricket.
That's right.
And this series, the way India has fought, I should say the word is courageous. The way India has been courageous in this series, with that many injuries, no big names, Virat Kohli not here, Rohit Sharma only came from the third test, bowlers missing, fielders missing, Jadeja missing,
Ishant Sharma missing,
Yadav, Shami, there's all the big names are missing. So the way India is keep coming back every day, when we think, oh, India didn't perform well, next day they come back way stronger. Same with Australia. They have, since that, South Africa scandal we had, they have changed a lot. They have improved their game, the culture, everything's changing. So both teams, I think, they are in new phase of their careers. So let's hope this intensity, excitement continues for many years to come.
So this is the new era for test cricket, I should say.
Yes, definitely.
I was just going through the weather forecast in Brisbane tomorrow. After the first half of the game, it is expected to rain in Brisbane.
Yes, so there are 50 to 60% chances of thunderstorm. And when storm comes in Brisbane, we know how heavy they can be. So even if it comes for half an hour, your whole session is gone because the amount of rain it happens in half an hour there. So let's hope we get as much cricket as we can because this is the last game of the series.
It is a decider game.
And it is a decider. If India pulls this through, I would rate this series at one of the top series for India, coming with that many injuries, so many debutants, and still performing the way they did. Let's hope, and let's hope we have a cracking day tomorrow also.
Trust me, this will be remembered for a very long time, for all the right reasons as well. Let's see how much Australia puts into the game tomorrow. We are expecting Indian team to stop them as early as they can. Yeah. But if we see Australia making 350, it would be an even game that we can expect the results.
Yes, especially the position they are in, 5 for 270 odd.
Yes.
Yes, if we can bundle out Australia for 350 or under, it makes it an even contest. Definitely.
What do you think the batting order for India, whenever they come out to be?
I think the openers we know, it's going to be Gill and Sharma, followed by Pujara, Rahane, Agarwal, Pant, Sundar, Thakur, and then the three bowlers. And then again, we lost Saini today. So I don't know what is happening. The Indian team management, they need to find the answer why these players keep getting injured.
You know, talking about the injuries happening with the senior players of the team, what we see, yes, there is lack of experience in the players of today's team, but at the same time, I could see more energy.
Definitely, they are ready to go. I think IPL has helped a bit, bringing all these players who are match ready. They make their debut at international level and they're ready to go. I think that's the best thing IPL has done. Plus India A, the BCCI program of India A, that's commendable. They're sending their India A team to all parts of the world, getting the experience. So if need arise, they can come into the main team and perform. So that's what's happening. So the structure is pretty good, but we need to make the Indian team management, they need to make their players more fitter. People are saying because of IPL, we've been playing for last 4 months. Look at Hazelwood, look at Cummins, they played throughout the IPL. Their fitness level is different. So we need to have our players ready and to match. If there is a big series coming up, they should be able to play all the matches, not getting injured after 2 or 3 matches.
I was expecting Kuldeep to be in this team.
Me too. I would have given him a chance, definitely, in place of maybe Thakur, because Kuldeep brings more variety and he can extract bounce from Brisbane wicket. So yeah, I mean, it's end of the day, it's Rohane's choice. But yeah, I would have given Kuldeep a go.
You know, what I could see for India, the job is to keep the momentum rolling. Coming from the second inning in Adelaide to Sydney's test, and now at the 4th test, looking at the situation that we are in, we want India to bounce back and make the series in such a way that it is interesting and long-lasting memories for each and everybody.
Definitely. And once India come to bat, we know Sharma and Gill, they play a pretty good strike rate. So there's no issue with them. They're going to keep playing their shots. And this wicket, although it's bouncy, but you can score more runs. And when the ball hits the bat, it goes very fast. So you can even run, like I think Australia ran 4 fours today. So the ground is huge, big ground, plenty of opportunity to run, to score boundaries. Just keep your wickets in hand and just play positive cricket. I think India still has a chance, even though they lost the toss. India still has a chance to win or at least draw the match. And if you draw the match, the trophy is India's then.
With 87 overs bowled today and 93 expected to be bowled tomorrow, hope sustains life.
Definitely.
And I normally say, may the best team wins.
Definitely.
Before I wrap up, just wanted to say, let's look forward to the match tomorrow and see what the result is going to be there end of the series. Saurabh, thank you so much. जी हाँ, आज हमने की सौरभ आनंद से बातचीत और मैं आपका नवनीत. Thank you.
One-stop answer to your Australian education and visa matters. Gemco Sydney. Dream big, achieve big.
For all your finance needs, contact Unique Mortgage Services. Log on to uniquemortgages.com.au.
Fiji Times. Be with the times.